the latest on the budget. When the recession hit Montgomery County back in 2008, there were dozens of agencies that faced deep cuts. The county's libraries took some of the biggest hits with a 28% reduction in funding during those years. As the economy has slowly recovered, so has the budget for the public libraries. And the bottom line, library hours at the majority of county libraries have been restored to pre-recession levels. Susan Kenedy has the story.
And tell you that this council remains committed to our libraries.
This year's budget calls for a 5% increase in spending for county libraries. That translates into close to $2 million more in funding.
What we want to do is make sure we can continue to build our libraries back up. They suffered some serious cuts during the recession. And so looking at restoring not only the hours, but tying those directly into staffing, but also looking at increasing our library collection, making sure that folks continue to see the diversity that's reflected in the community. And so those are all priorities for us.
The additional funding includes $560,000 for high demand resources like DVDs, children's materials, ebooks, and foreign language materials. Hours are also being restored to pre-recession levels at most libraries. Councilmember Rice says those decisions are being made on a case-by-case basis.
We're trying to strategize on where we've seen the continued growth in terms of those populations utilizing those libraries, and so those have typically been the priorities, but we certainly want to make sure that all of our community feels that they have libraries that are doing what they need to and giving them the services they need. So we'll continue to work with the Director of Libraries, Parker Hamilton, to make sure that we continue to give her what she needs to be responsive to the community wants.
And concerns about a decline in library use here in Montgomery County have proven to be unfounded.
2, 1.
Rice says the council will continue to invest in the county's library infrastructure.
The libraries aren't going anywhere. They continue to be community hubs. They continue to be places for people to retool themselves, continue to be research places as well as safe havens for some of our kids. All of these things matter and will never change. Those will always be why our libraries are important to our community.
In Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy for County Report This Week.